Gates Adams here on behalf of Apex Trader Funding, and I'm here today with Trader Frank. Frank is another paid funded trader with Apex Trader Funding, obviously having the opportunity to have this conversation. Frank, welcome, and thank you for taking some time and hanging out with me today, man. How's it going?
I'm well. Thank you for having me.
Of course. We like to kind of start things off with just putting a little perspective on kind of where you are. Now, was this, are we talking about your very first payout, or is this part of a string of payouts? Where are you actually in that process?
This is actually my second payout.
Okay.
My first payout was in the summer of this year.
Okay.
As I still was at the struggling stages of learning, but I was able to manage to get that payout. Unfortunately, I ended up blowing that account as I was trying to improve my strategies, and then I just reevaluated myself and using the tools necessary to get a better understanding of it. And I got my second payout with the strategy that I've been using now. It's been more effective now. Now I have a learning experience with it.
Do you feel like you're more solidified and higher expectancy of that third payout, or do you feel like you're still in that back and forth struggling range?
Yes, I feel very confident that by the end of this month, the beginning of this month, I should be able to get a second payout. Third payout, should I say, for sure.
Right.
That's how confident I am this time, because I've been beta testing and back testing what works for me, what doesn't work for me.
Right. That's awesome. So like for context, how long have you actually been trading?
I've been trading in general since the pandemic, because everybody started trading. Everybody stuck home in general, 2020.
Right.
Started with small stocks and stuff like that, and small apps like Robinhood and Webull, like that. So, and then obviously the cryptocurrency with the crypto craze, I got a little bit off of that. I knew there was futures exist. I didn't know how to find about it. Like I said, you trade whether going up or down. I just didn't know.
Right.
And then time progressed, somebody introduced me to futures that Lori Lagermeyer, I don't know if you know her. She's like a wealth guru. She spoke highly of Apex in general. Cool. In 23, and I decided to join in May of 2023, and I fell in love with the concept, and it was, pretty straightforward of what you can do, what you can do, and how you go about it. And it has different instruments and stuff like that, and I said, let me just stick to what I know, because when I started trading, it was with tech stocks, so I know NQ, all the tech stocks fall under the NQ, so I said, let me stick with that because I recognize it well. So that's when I decided focusing on that.
Right. I think familiarity is a massively important factor when it comes to trading, because each instrument is a little bit different and will react differently in different scenarios. So getting comfortable with certain norms doesn't necessarily apply universally. I think some people will say it does, but I think that it's fair to say that different things move differently for sure. I have to ask you, you've got the prop there, it barely in frame there, and we spoke briefly about it before we started the interview, but I wanted to wait for the interview to really get some detail on what you've got there. So what do you holding in your hand there?
So right here, I refer to this as my thinking hat. But also people know us as a Trojan Greco helmet. As we all know, we'll go to war every day, whether it's just even going to work, getting to work. And in our case, for traders, like get into the trading, like we have to be very, very conscious and focused. And this is my focus hat on. I just put it on and I just get ready to go to war.
I love it. Now, would it be in poor form to ask you to display that for us? Go ahead and pop it on and see.
No, I would love to display. I didn't want to be too excessive.
I love it. Dude, I think that is so awesome and just such a great metaphor for what we do. And of course, doesn't necessarily mean that it's combative or anything like that. But the fact is that we are at war. A lot of times it's with the markets, or at least we feel that way. But I think more importantly, it's with ourselves, with our emotions, and all of the things that, hold us back as traders, or at least put, a monkey wrench in the works from time to time. So, dude, phenomenal. I love that, dude. We've got the first couple of payouts. We're high expectation of the next payout coming soon. What's the next stage for you? Where do you go from here?
Hopefully to continue my payout, continue improving, definitely build a buffer of my accounts. Maybe add more accounts, most likely. Nothing so much. Most of all, the clock is working, there's no need to fix it. So I'm going to work with what I got and just build from there and just keep a consistent flow. And as Apex has mentioned, they want to build partners for there. And I love that analogy, just as a family concept. And I want to work with that.
I think at the end of the day, long-term relationships tend to be more fruitful. And I think that's everybody's goal, or at least that should be everybody's goal. Nobody's out for that quick win. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say, right? Well, Frank, man, I appreciate you taking some time, sharing some of your personal insight as well as that phenomenal helmet. I would love to catch up here in a few months, just kind of see how everything's going, get a little recap on where you've gone from here, if that sounds good.
That sounds great. I look forward to maybe in the summertime, if that's the case. the progress there.
Well, keep at it, man. Keep doing what you're doing. It's obviously working and moving you in the right direction, and I look forward to continued success and growth and partnership with you as we move forward, all right?
Yes, I appreciate you, Gaze and Apex, the community, the family, and wish you the best of luck with the rest of the traders on it.
We'll talk to you soon, man.
Yep, bye-bye.